Some people said, smooth, classy, and timeless. This young man brought back real music. That was perfection. But others pointed out that while Lucas's voice was impressive, it felt like he was trying to sound exactly like Lou Rawls instead of bringing his own identity. These contrasting reactions are what make this audition stand out. Lucas Beltrán's performance of You'll Never Find Another Love Like Mine didn't just entertain, it sparked a real debate. Every once in a while on The Voice, there's a blind audition that instantly grabs everyone's attention, not just for the voice, but for the entire presence. And this time, that unforgettable moment came from a 19-year-old contestant from Lima, Peru, Lucas Beltrán. His performance of Lou Rawls' classic You'll Never Find Another Love Like Mine didn't just earn a spot on Team Bublé. It made viewers feel like they had just witnessed something rare, something nostalgic, and something incredibly special. From the very first note, the crowd was hooked. The coaches were vibing, laughing, and clearly impressed, and online, people couldn't stop talking about it. Let's dive into how fans reacted to Lucas Beltrán's one-of-a-kind audition. One of the biggest shocks for viewers wasn't just the smoothness of Lucas's voice, but his age. Many people couldn't believe that someone just 19 years old could deliver such a mature, velvety performance. Someone said they were stunned. Wow, this guy can really sing. Hidden gem right here. And 19? That is sick. Another person echoed that sentiment, pointing out, OMG Lucas, 19 years old. What a unique voice. I'm a fan. I love it. And then there were people who grew up listening to Lou Rawls who couldn't believe how accurately he captured that old-school style. One person wrote, Dang, Lucas, you sounded exactly like Lou Rawls, and you're 19. I'm 58 and remember this as a kid. Best of luck, young man. Another said, I saw Lou Rawls in 1985. This young man did well. Awesome voice and style. Fans felt like they were witnessing someone who didn't just sing the song, he understood it. He embodied it. Lucas's voice left a big impression. Some called it smooth as velvet. Others said it had a rich, warm timbre that carries the audience with the song. One person described it perfectly, giving us some baritone notes. Very smooth and rich, if a little old school with the phrasing. The coaches were vibing to the song, and he was working the stage. This was kind of nostalgic. Several people highlighted how rare it is to hear a young artist perform in this genre with such authenticity. One fan said, Usually I don't go for throwback musicians like this. They can easily become caricatures, but his voice is actually really nice. Another said, He reminds me of the old school crooners like Sinatra, Martin, and Newton. Wow. And of course his stage presence didn't go unnoticed. One viewer said, Loved it. Such an incredible voice, and don't even get me started on the stage presence. I think this young singer is going to be around for a long while. Another pointed out, Lucas is so comfortable on stage and exudes warmth towards the audience. Plus the talent! He's a natural. People also loved how he looked. For a 19-year-old, you spooned and groomed, dipped and whipped, suited and booted, Snoop joked during the audition. Viewers agreed. One even commented, His hairstyle is impeccable. This performance hit a nostalgic chord for a lot of viewers. Many shared personal memories connected to the original song. One viewer said, Back in the 80s, my boyfriend took me to see Lou Rawls in concert in Denver. Rawls was absolutely spectacular. His voice was velvety smooth and unforgettable. Hearing Lucas sing this song gave me chills. Another fan said, Takes me back to the 70s. Someone else simply wrote, He's a blast from the past and I just loved it. Keep it coming, brother. People weren't just impressed. They were emotionally transported. His audition reminded many of a time when music had a certain elegance and sincerity. One viewer wrote, Great performance. Love this style of music. Honestly, it reminds me of a time in the world where things seemed more simple. I wish we could get back to those simple days. Lucas isn't just representing himself. He's representing Peru on one of the biggest stages in the world. And the Peruvian community made sure their pride was heard loud and clear. Even viewers who had recently visited Peru shared their support. One person said, I just got back from Cusco, Peru. I loved the people there. Loved his voice. I pray he goes far. The comment section became a beautiful mix of nostalgia and national pride, with people from different countries joining in to celebrate his talent. Michael Bublé's reaction was one of the most memorable parts of the audition. He not only turned his chair, but he started singing along, joking with Lucas, and connecting to the genre on a personal level. He shared how, when he was young, he tried to imitate legends like Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, and Bobby Darin, and then gave that iconic line, "If you steal from just one, you're nothing but a thief. But when you steal from everybody, it's research." Many viewers loved seeing Bublé in his element. Someone commented, "Michael Bublé can absolutely help this young man get a singing career going outside of The Voice. I'd buy his album." Others noticed how Lucas naturally fit into Bublé's team. "When I hear someone in the genre of swing jazz, I'm picky because I'm listening for the authenticity of the voice," Bublé said. And authenticity is exactly what Lucas delivered. One viewer summed it up beautifully. "Lucas is honest." That's what Michael recognized. Lucas truly respects and loves this genre of music. His rich, warm voice carries the audience with the song. Perfect. I'm eager to hear more from Lucas. There were also some heartfelt personal connections in the comments. Someone wrote proudly, "This guy is my electrician's son. So glad he's come so far." Another said, "That's my cousin. Bro, it's an honor to be related to this man." And a bandmate shared, "Lucas sang in a band with me for one show when he was 16. Great talent. So happy for him." Even among fans who didn't know him personally, the support was overwhelming. Love, love, love this guy. He's fantastic. Holy moly, just wow, wow, wow. What a voice! So unreal, I love his voice. Some viewers pointed out how rare it is to see a contestant so fully formed at such a young age. With proper coaching, he will go far. He has amazing range and he already found his style at 19. I'm a sucker for current singers singing old school. Another wrote, "That voice at 19. Sounds like a seasoned veteran." And a fan from Philadelphia added, "So awesome to see Lucas on The Voice. I'm very fortunate to have seen him perform live here in Philadelphia. The perfect blend of modern talent with an old soul. He has such an incredible future ahead. Very proud to know Lucas." Lucas Beltrán's Blind Audition was more than just a performance, it was a moment. A 19-year-old from Lima stepped onto one of the biggest singing stages in the world, performed a classic that few dare to touch, and not only held his own but made it uniquely his. Fans were stunned by his maturity, charmed by his presence, moved by his voice, and united by nostalgia and national pride. In just a few minutes, Lucas managed to bring together generations of music lovers and fans from around the globe. As one person simply put it, "Congratulations, a star is born." If this is what Lucas can deliver at 19, the journey ahead looks incredibly bright. And with Michael Bublé as his coach, fans are excited to see how he'll grow, evolve, and keep bringing that timeless charm to the voice stage. What did you think of Lucas's performance? Were you as blown away as everyone else? Do you think he has what it takes to go all the way? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more amazing performances and reactions like this.